What's going on, everybody? My name's Billy, and today we're gonna be drinking this swamp water. Bottoms up. Learning how to filter and purify water is probably one of the most important survival skills that you can learn how to do, and I'm gonna teach you right now. First step in finding good drinking water is actually finding water. That's why we're here at the Arkansas River. All right, so one thing that you're gonna need is some sand, and the river has plenty of that, so let's pick some of that up while we're here. Also, what we're gonna need is some charcoal from a recent fire. These will do just fine. All right, so what you wanna do with this charcoal is you just wanna smash it up until it's as small of a particle as you can get it. Next, what you want is some kind of container. 2-liter bottles work great for this kind of thing, but any kind of bottle would really work. So next thing you wanna do is just cut the bottom off this guy. Now what you wanna do is you wanna take a piece of cotton and just place it at the bottom of this bottle here. Next, what you're going to want to do, you want to take some of that charcoal and put that in next. So, all right, next thing you're going to need, some of that sand that we picked up. Just like so. All right, next thing you want to do is put some of these little pebbles on top. That'll keep the sand from eroding and it'll catch some of that bigger stuff. And then lastly, all you got to do is throw some big rocks on there to catch really, really big stuff. This part is optional, so you don't have to necessarily do this. Make sure you keep a lip so that way you have some room to store the water at the top while it's filtering. All right, so you're gonna need some way to suspend this guy off the ground. So what I like to do is I just cut a couple holes in here. We're gonna do that on both sides. All right, so now what you wanna do is you wanna take a little piece of paracord and run it through that hole that you made. And then from there, you just wanna tie a quick knot on the end. Just a simple knot. Nothing fancy here. All right, and it should look something like that. Now all I did was I took that string and I wrapped it around the tree like that, and now it's suspended. All right, so now we're gonna run this dirty, nasty swamp water through that filter we just made. Now you're gonna wanna do this a couple times to let that sand and stuff clear out. This is what it's looking like after the first filtration. It's not bad, but I think I'm gonna run it through one more time. Just for comparison, the one on the left is the one that we filtered with the homemade filter, and the one on the right is coming from the tap. I don't think you can pick it up on the video, but the one on the left is a little bit more cloudy than the one on the right, but they're pretty close. And I wouldn't mind drinking this now. There's one more step we gotta do. We gotta get this guy up to a rolling boil for at least 1 minute before we can make it safe to drink. All right, so we're gonna let this cool down for a little bit, then I'll drink it. All right, so the water's cooled down now. I'm gonna give it a taste. Doesn't taste bad. It's got kind of a smoky flavor to it though because of the fire. All right, now if I did this wrong, I'll let you guys know. All right, so it's been over 24 hours now and I'm editing this video and I feel fine. So there you go. Now you know how to filter and purify water. All right, so if you like this kind of stuff, don't forget to hit the like button. And if you didn't like it, hit the dislike button twice for me, would you? And if you like to survive, don't forget to subscribe. All right. Billy out.